Alrighty then, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, the mostly moist playthrough, where, you know, some of them look happy, some of them look less happy, you never know, you know, life. Yeah, see, they got showered, they're fine. Blub, 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 blub. That's good fun. They're not using the flipping hot tub, but let's go do that. Last time, we actually started creating steam down here, which is good. I'm pleased with this. So we've definitely got steam because it's hot down here. We'll have a look at the heat in that in a moment. It's probably spreading. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. But we are storing some steam, so that's great. Next, what we need to do is get that steam to here, up the top, where we're going to build a rocket. I'm going to do some things with this today, which we'll find out whether we're good, bad, indifferent, or whatever's going on up here. Should be fun. Over here, we're going to extend this to have a couple more, extend the bedrooms and gradually remove these bedrooms so that they can sort of move in over here. And we'll see whether we extend it yet one more bedroom across. We might well do. And I'd also like to increase this again by yet another one. And what I was tempted to do is, because the oxygen here is so suspect, is what I'm actually tempted to do. There's a lot of carbon dioxide here, so we could skim off a load of carbon dioxide, or we could put something down here that eats it, because I don't know whether we've got any slicksters down here that we could capture, because it might be nice, because they just eat. We got any slicksters down here? Yeah, because what do you need? They exude petroleum. Do they need a specific world? Okay, comfortable body range between 100 and 200 centigrades. But it can centigrades? I didn't know there was multiple centigrades, but let's have to say... Okay, so they can't really cope with... Okay, so that's not ideal. But what I might want to do is, I don't know whether there's any normal... I dashed around away a bit quickly there. Are there any normal slicksters kicking about anywhere? Because they at least eat carbon dioxide. Because that would be handy, because then they give us oil for free. I mean, we don't really want oil at the top of the base, but at the same time, they do just eat carbon dioxide. So, you know, okay. Let's just zoom back up here again. Alright, so then, I know I shouldn't really do all the zooming about, apologies. Just thinking of something else that would eat carbon dioxide. Don't suppose anything... Yeah. Anything tell us what eats carbon dioxide? Applications. Carbon dioxide plus that, okay, that's fine. Carbon dioxide plus a slickster equals crude oil, that plus that, okay. So not really. I mean, algae plus this gives us polluted water and oxygen. Okay, so liquid sucrose, oh yeah. If we could find a slickster, that would be great. In the meantime, what we should do is I mean, this is like, there's tons and tons of it. We could just pump out, because we've got all this water here. Do you know what? Because we want to put water in here. This is kind of a free-ish source of water. I have a cunning plan. Why don't we do this? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to... This is insanity, I realise that. But what we're going to do is we're going to get oxygen. We're going to get a carbon skimmer. And we're going to pop that right here. Let's make it a bit closer so we don't have to... We're going to do that. Yeah, that's great. That's going to take the water. It's going to want... That wants pure water, right? Just water. Da-da-da. It uses water. You must need water. Okay, fine. So actually what we want to do, we'll... Cancel that. We'll actually have... so we want to do refinement. We want to do water sieve. That's great. Then we'll have oxygen carbon skimmer. Like that. Let's just have a think about some power. Let's have a think about power, he said, without actually then doing anything. Because the power line is there. How much have we got on this backbone? Okay, we're okay. So we can have another... This here would give us... We could just go off the back of that, because that would be the easiest way to do it. Okay, what are you? I'm going to pause the game. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Carbon dioxide geyser. Okay, we definitely don't want to crack into that, because that would be unfortunate. Carry on, game. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to... There's no... This is all... Okay, this is all good stuff. So let's just go straight over here. Okay, yeah, fine. Another ladder. Let's have that out of that. Let's go straight over here. I mean, there's not a lot in it, really. And then up here. Great. And then dig all this out, please. Great, that'll do that. Do you know what? I might just leave that, even though it doesn't matter. I know the water won't get out, but even so, you know. So they're going to do that. That's fine. They can get up there. This is all going to be a 7, so it actually gets done. Great. They can come up here. This is a bit of a... the reason I'm doing that is they can get across here anyway. But the reason I'm doing this is so that we can get from here, this pipe. So we're going to have a change for this pipe. So what I'm going to do is we're going to delete all of that. Then we're going to delete that, and that, and that, and then that. Great. Let's speed the game up so the game can actually play. That'll delete all those pipes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to send the water in here. This is going to need power, but we're going to send the power across as well. So this will have steel, definitely not steel. We'll use up the copper first. And actually, we don't need to go far. Let's just do power transformer. Okay, that was stupid. Wrong button. Power transformer. Great. Yeah, you can just be there. Great. And then you can be copper. Can just go to there. Hopefully you'll be warm. What did I make you out of? Okay. Cancel you. Is it toasty here? Oh, it's only 44 degrees. We should be alright. Let's just make the power transformer. Out of iron is fine. Great. And then we want good old-fashioned normal wire. Where's normal wire? Normal wire. Copper is fine. Yep. Let the game sort itself out. Lag. There we go. Right. Okay, so that can come up here. And then that can come straight up here. Into there. Top stuff. Great. Okay, what? No, that's fine. The liquids. Power transformer. Yes, that's fair enough. Okay. Let's just copy that. Yeah, igneous rock, please. Let's make this... well, not that. Let's... Okay. That'll do for now. They can do that. 7s are good. So they're going to get that done, get that built. That's fine. They'll get that over to there. We will mop that up. Can they not get there? They can't get there because I'm stupid. Okay. There we go. Join that up and then they can find a way to get there through the nightmare hellscape of different things that they've got here. Just buildings. Yeah. When you get a minute, get rid of those. Right. Okay. So that's happening. That then will find its way back to here via a different pipe. So then what we'll do is when they get to these, so let's just get priority, let's just get that out of the way so I know that that's done. Great, you can be a 7 again. Great. Okay, so they'll get rid of those when they get a second. Can they get in there? Yes, they can get in there. That's good. I haven't locked the door or anything stupid like that. No, that's good. Right, there we will have another liquid vent, which will be made of copper, just because, and that can go right here. Might as well. Yes. Why did that change to steel? Okay, let's do that again. Because there's probably costs. You want oil. What does it cost? 400 kilos. Why can't you build it out of copper then? Why did it change it to steel? Okay, fine. I don't care. Not going to fight it. It can just change. No, I am going to fight it. I don't want to use up my valuable steel. Let's make an iron one then. Great. Okay, good. And then we can have some pipe. It's just going to be a good old-fashioned pipe. I didn't ruin any pipes with this, did I? No. Okay, lovely little pipe. That can go to there. And then this is going to come all the way out like this. Up like this. Out like that. And this is going to go in instead. Like that. Beautiful. Okay, and then this, we might just let it pump dry now. So I'll do that automation in a moment. But what we'll have is we'll have a nice plumbing. We'll have a little liquid bridge. That wants to go the other way. Beautiful. So that will drain this. And also pump out a load of the carbon dioxide, which would be really good. So, what have we got going on over here? 7s all round, please. Thank you. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Good. They do other things at a 7, so I can understand how that might take some time. Then this will hopefully mean that we can start sucking down the carbon dioxide out of here, which will eventually let it out of this. So what we're going to do now is actually build another floor of these, which will be nice. So what we'll do is we'll get one of these, and we'll build one of those out of iron's fine, and that needs to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Terrific. Get rid of that. Then all of this can be deconstructed. Buildings, yep. 6. Let's get rid of this. All of this. Let's just get rid of that, please. That's great. And then this, they can hop over to that one, but we want to leave that pipe free. Yeah. So this is fine. Then this pipe has got issues, which we might have to address. Because it might be nice to get that pipe out of the way. So this insulated liquid pipe, we might just do this instead. Let them build that after the lag. The save game lag does become a thing. Let's just get the game going as fast as it possibly can. And then we'll rebuild some of this. They'll have to go the long way to get into here at the moment. But down here they're in suits. So what I might get them to do is this. Like that. So that we can start to think about bricking this off. And we'll do one more. Like this. Like that. And we'll see what they can do. Actually, we'll cancel that for a minute. Let's let them build this one first. Because then once they've built that, that'd be great. Okay, they're getting things there. That's terrific. This is all doing... I think we'll make this an 8 instead of a 7 so that it gets done. And then we can get on with doing what we want to do. Which is... start thinking about the space and rockets and things. Okay, that's 8s. Yeah, that's got no use. That's fine. And this water here will eventually do. So if what we'll actually do, we'll end up deleting that hydro sensor. Or moving it, I think. So what we'll do actually is we're going to actually deconstruct that. Yes. Now what we'll do is put this here right next to the pump instead. Yep. And then that hydro sensor will be set to pump if above a certain amount. So we know there's some water. Oxygen's pretty close, right? So we're good. Okay, they're now building this. This is great. This should all be 8 as well. Great, get that done. Right, meanwhile, down here, yeah, this is now going to have, yeah, we're only going to let in water if there's less than 10 kilograms of water, and there's currently, yeah, more than that. This is only going to send out if it's above a kilo. That's good. And this, cold damage. Why is that? Is that cold damage it's saying? How can it be cold damage? What? What is... What's awaiting repair? Insulated gas pipe. What? Why is that getting cold damage? I'm very confused as to why you might get cold damage. Is that because the steam is not roastingly hot? Is that what the problem is? Interesting. Okay. Let's only send something if we get 3 kilos of steam, then that'll really let that heat up. Yeah, let's let that happen. Don't quite know what's going on and how we're ending up with... This is crazy. Sorry, I'm quite confused as to why... The steam is obviously too cold. Okay, which is weird. Well, that's something to learn. Very interesting. Well, I'm going to let that just suffer on its own, in silence, while we deal with this. What have we got through the printers? We'll have a hatch egg, thank you very much. We will immediately sweep them, thank you. What else can be swept? Great, anything else laying on the floor anywhere? I mean, this wood is technically laying on the floor, so let's get that swept up. Hello. Vacuum. Very good. Right. Therefore, this is now a vacuum. We can do that, which is great. And actually, we can save a bit of material by deconstructing at a 6. This. Yeah. And that to there. Great. And then these guys can actually crack into here. Why don't we do that? So, buildings at a 6. Beautiful. Yep. And then this is a lovely carpet tile, which we will do this. We will do it out of granite, because it is slightly prettier to look at. There we go. Great, this needs a door immediately. Both of these need to be... That one can be open. This one can be open. These can all be open, actually. Yeah, they're only 5s, but let's just make them 7 so they actually do something with the door. That's great. That's going to be deconstructed to 7. That's fine. In fact, we want to deconstruct all of these. That's great. Get rid of them. Then get rid of that. Get rid of all these. I think. Yes. That's great. This is probably not a bedroom now, right? No. Okay. Well, sorry about that. Get your nighttime coffee in, because that's a thing, apparently. Not quite sure why we need a nighttime coffee, right? This is horrific, and I don't quite know why that's cold damage. Why on earth is the pipe needing repair? I don't get it. Why would steam give cold damage? Interesting. It's full though. That's absolutely rammed full of steam, so we've actually got, yeah. It's going to get hot in here. We need to do something with that steam. The other thing I've been thinking about is how to get steam back to the surface, but let's not worry about that for the moment. We'll have to think about that in a minute. Right, how's this going? This is low priority, right? Yeah. They're waiting iron ore. That's why we got iron ore, I take it. Yeah, we are running slightly lower of iron ore, though. So we might need to consider topping up our iron. That's coal. Food safety. Okay. Right. Well, I can't... Yes, hopefully they're safe enough with their food. I don't know. Maybe this food is terrible. Who knows? Either way, I know that there's, you know... We've got... Where's barbecue? No barbecue. Meat. Got a little bit of meat. We haven't got as much... We haven't got as much barbecue and meat as I'd like, you know? It's a worry. It's absolutely a worry. But I wonder if we are going to slowly run out of hatches and we just need stone hatches. We'll see. Right, they're going to eventually do those. They do those. This is coming into here. Can we get these doors done relatively soon? Because they're important. Have a sip of tea. There we go. Good. 7. Open. Good. This should be... Yeah. 7. Open. Good. They should be opening all these doors and leaving them open. That's good. Carpet tile. Oh no. Okay, what are you? Granite is good. Yeah, granite carpet tile would be good. That'd be nice. Lovely. Deleting buildings, some more buildings. All of these. All of these. And then this needs to be entirely deleted, which would be good. Get rid of the waste pipe so it's not bothering us. Okay, lots of things to be done there. They're busy doing things. It is night time. How are we getting on down here? They're getting somewhere, which is a start. This is dropping, but again, we have plenty of... I can suddenly do an emergency thing with lots of the water that we've got kicking about up here. We've got so much spare water at the minute. Then it's not too much of a worry. It's pretty toasty over here. But the base is nice. We are piping in hot oxygen. What have we got here? Is this polluted oxygen? Yes. Where are we getting polluted oxygen from? What is generating polluted oxygen in here? Something must be generating polluted oxygen. They're coming from... Is that coming from these guys? Got flipping chlorine kicking about the place over here. Where are we getting polluted oxygen from? You, possibly? Somewhere over here? Trunk health, jolly good. Well, we're getting plenty of wood, which is good. Irrigation needed, that's fine. Water we must have. Not quite sure why we just got random wood kicking about all over the floor. We'll worry about trunk health in a minute. Let's sweep all this up. Great, need to get all this done. They will get to that eventually. I've got several jobs on the go for them, so they need to get stuff done. Okay, yeah, the hot oxygen I can't do a lot about. Once we get this situation going here... Oh, okay. They've deleted all those pipes, of course. Oh my god. Every time. Just do it out of the nearest thing you can, please. 8. Go right across there. Build the whole thing. Alright, there we go. And then you'll be able to do marvellous things. They must be able to reach that, surely. Yep, reach all that. That's good. This is all done. This needs to be when it is above 500 kilos. That seems fine. Yep. So that'll just keep pumping. Currently it's over a ton of water. Okay, so that'll pump that. This is dropped finally. These fish are really suffering. I am actually starting to consider... Well, once this gets going, that'll put that at least in here. Hello? Yeah. You need to be an 8. Let's put a box of sand nearby. Yeah, igneous rock. That's great. Put a box of sand right nearby. It's already a 6, that's fine. Still not. This was a failed experiment. I mean, it's up to 116 degrees, so I can't completely argue with it, but yeah. Okay. Just need to get this full of sand. It's got nothing in it at the minute, so... They've got many things to do, bless them. Many things to do. Let's just store this as a... 3. Down here, I don't know what I'm doing. It must be that steam getting too cool is what the problem is. Because the steam up here is not the same as the steam down here. Let's see if it gets to 10 kilos of pressure. And the temperature might go up then. If you're lucky. Because it must be hot down here, right? Yeah, hottish. Yeah, they're repairing this, but it's just a bit of a waste. Isn't it? Because this is steam. This steam isn't hot enough. Not quite sure how to fix that. I'm not winning with steam. Steam is not my friend. Steam is just not my friend. Right, this water running out is bothering me. Yeah, we need some more water in here. Soon. Good. No power. Yeah, we need power lines. This is going to be sand. 8. Thank you. Okay. They'll do the sand for that. Okay. These now need to be a 9, unfortunately. I know you're building it, but either way. You're getting there. A little bit more, and then we'll be good. This here. Yeah, 8. They'll get to that eventually. I did build this, right? Okay. So in there, through this, out of there, into there, get rid of the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that'll just be running forever. So this will then pump that out. Just these last little bits, all of these are reachable, right? Yep. Great. Okay, now we just need sand. Awaiting filtration medium. Good, then they'll get to these, which is good. They shouldn't get trapped. None of that is trappable, which is great. Okay, is anyone coming to do this? Someone's thinking about it. Life support supply to water sieve. No one's going to get around to that while they're doing other things. Why has this crashed? Because it's now too hot? I wonder if it just overheating. Okay, let's just let's just change that to steel. But now I've got that problem again. How do I stop all the steam in the world coming out of there. I think what we do is this, right? So what I'm going to do, and this is insanity, is this. Okay, that's going to shut that vent. And this, I believe, is on here, right? Yeah, so this, we're going to empty this out. I'm hoping this doesn't damage any pipes. But I need to get that heat out of there. So let me make a note. So, plastic. We need plastic. Heat out. Then repair. Okay. Good. That's an attempt for me to try and remember what I'm doing. Great. Yeah. Many buildings are going to lack resources, that's for sure. Right, is this... Okay, you're still awaiting filtration medium. Great. Can we not get some... Why are you not high up the list? We're up to 8. 1. Current errand. Okay. Still Ellie? Possibly? We'll see. What's going on now? Cold damage. Oh. It appears that steam damages the pipe when it gets cold. So that's unfortunate. And now we're going to be letting water out. Oh. Stop that. I hate it. Yeah. Okay, everything is bad. I mean, that's okay. Water here is not the end of the world. They're going to have soggy feet. That's fine. They need to just repair these somewhat urgently. Just to stop that from leaking everywhere. Okay, I have a new problem then. How do I get the steam beyond hot? Question mark? How do I get the steam beyond, you know, super, super hot? Okay, this should be sucking carbon dioxide eventually out of here. There's just quite a lot of it. So this will be working forever, but that will slowly top this back up. I don't think this cares if it has normal water go through it. I think it just doesn't care. Yeah, I don't think it cares. It just carries on working even if it has water going through it, which is good. I don't know what I'm doing with the steam though. So this steam in here is only 96 degrees. That's 96 degrees. This steam is 98 degrees. And there's kilos of it, but it's not hot enough. Crazy. This is only going to go if it's below 0. Okay, so we're going to let that do that. And then this will just slowly let this steam build up under pressure. And we'll see what happens. Because the pressure's increasing because the steam is going up. But yeah, So I wonder if that'll just heat the steam up though, you see. We want superheated steam. Down here it's 100-degree steam. Okay. I don't know. Steam is upsetting me. So now here I've got a problem. Here I have a problem. Haven't I? A problem, I tell you. Dormant. Next activity in 28 cycles. That's fine. Why are you not pumping? Oh, you are. That's just... This doesn't use it up very quickly. Well, that's something, I suppose. So we're getting some polluted water coming into here. It's not very much, though. I need more polluted water. Okay. Let's go find more polluted water, because we've probably got a big old tank of... I mean, there's normal water here. That would be fine. Here's a load of polluted water we're not doing anything with. This is just water. There's a load of polluted water. Okay, what's going on here? Is this all just melting? Yeah, it's just melting. Okay, that's fine. So what we could just do here is just sedimentary, and that's sand, so we don't want to touch that particularly. But what we could do is take a tile. That's it. Try that. And then this plastic ladder. Yep, can go to there. We dig this out. Thanks. 7 all that, please. And then that will at least give the water somewhere to go rather than flowing down and ruining absolutely everything. Absolutely everything? Absolutely everything. Okay, right. So we need to get our polluted water from here. Maybe there's a polluted... Did we not have another geyser? What are you? Let's just go on the geyser hunt again. I can't remember. What are you? Carbon dioxide? Absolutely not. There was another one somewhere. Not sure about over here. You look hopeful. Nope, you don't. No, sometimes they hide in plain sight. Got another one open? No, this is the edge of the map, so we know that's the end of the map. I'm sure there was another cool slush geyser. Geyser. Was that down here? Part of me wants to say that it was down here somewhere. I wish I'd remembered, and if anything, I should have written something down. I didn't, so we'll move on with our lives. Okay. Righty ho. Let us find where the geyser... It'd be nice if we could spot the geysers from a distance. From a distance, don't sing. Okay. Yeah, oil well, fine. Not really what we're after at the moment. Right, scanning. There was definitely one here. I mean, there was this one and this one, which we know were hydrogen. So there's probably not another one there. Can't see another one here. I could have sworn... You were... What were you? Carbon dioxide, yeah. Terrible. Okay, don't want you. What else we got? Over here, anything over here? Nothing trapped behind other things. Can't see one. What are you? Cool steam vent. I mean, that's water. Aha. What are you? Saltwater geyser. Maybe that'll do, because I can pipe that down here already and into there. I mean, salt water's not ideal. But we've actually got this thing. Any more for any more. There's just so many things to do, and I wanted to do rockets. But I can't get steam working. So I don't quite know what to do. Okay, what are you? I think I've looked at this one already. iron volcano. Well, that's horrific. But that might be hot. Will that give us steam? You know what? That might be our steam. Right near the top here. Iron volcano. Top left. I'm writing, by the way. Steam. Maybe that's what we do to get our steam. Doesn't help with the water problem I'm currently trying to solve, but that definitely might get steam at the top. So this is just... And what was this again? I'm so sorry. Saltwater geyser. Okay, so between these two things, that does give us a load of water. The only thing that's doing at the moment is generating oil, which we need, but we've got quite a bit of at the moment. Okay, but maybe we tame this, turn that into water, add it to this pipe. And for now, that just goes into there, question mark. It's not salt water, though. But that doesn't matter, we can just add it to this pipe ahead of time. Yes, we can do that. Right, okay. I have a new plan. We will just get distracted by this for a second. Great, more gloves. Terrific, just what I wanted, more gloves. One glove. Okay, right, this... Okay, let's just finish this off. Where are you... Where have you come from? Congrats, you get wrangled. Okay, and this pipe... No, I can't do a lot about that. I mean, it's gone right through the flipping... I mean, that is just... No, that's water straight to this, right? And then that's going out, yeah. Never see the water come out of that yet, so... I mean, this is just fresh water. Fresh hot water anyway. Maybe I don't worry too much, because this is just fresh hot water. Great. Is someone going to collect you? No. Well done. Oh, you lost. No. You're trying to without the joystick. Interesting. You actually did better than your mate. Very good. Okay. Then, let's have some of these. Beauty. This needs to be open. Great. Then we want some corner trim, which can be granite, that's fine. I can't grow it. Can't place it there yet. Get rid of that piece of wire, please. That'd be great. Yeah. Sweep that up as well. Sweep that up as well. Good. Then we're going to copy this. Okay, and we'll have this out of... We'll just have it out of iron, because we need to make sure that we don't run out of stuff. Good. Did I just see that converted to steel? Okay, whatever. Steel picture frames it is. Hanging pot. Yeah, beaker hanging pot is great. 50 grams. Yeah, they go every other one, right? Yeah. Beautiful. And then some nice ceiling trim. Made of granite when you can find some. Oh. No. I bet you can't actually. Oh, you can. Didn't realise they could go behind the... They can't. See? This is why you don't do it. This is why you don't build stuff like this. Okay, they'll get around to all these things. Yeah, rebuild your... Put your plant back in. Great. Okay, you can't because the ceiling trim is in the way because I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, that's going to be another nice bedroom when it turns up. Bit of luxury barracks. Excellent. A little bit of morale assistance. It's not going to hurt, that's for sure. They'll get around to that. What have we got priority-wise? Let's just make sure all of these things are at 8. That's great. Just to make sure it's done. They can't get rid of that again. What is in there then? Is it that? Yeah, okay. Fine, we'll do the same trick again then. Just deconstruct that tile. At your leisure. Now you can have... Buddy bud. That'll be great. Good. Okay, they are building those things. Right. What I was then... They're not getting around to this. Why are they not getting around to this? Because we haven't got any iron ore. Okay. Why don't they go around to this? Sandstone? Okay, right. That's going to be a problem. Gas bridge. Gas pipe. Okay, you... Material. Change material to that. Great. Then you... Change material to that. This is a bit painful. But hopefully they'll replace the bits they need. What is going on here? I hope they replace this how I wanted it to be replaced. Yeah, let's fix that, please, rather than just leaving bits on the floor. Cool. How do I fix this problem? That's what I want to know. Because this, I need to get in here, but I cannot let all this steam back out again. I mean, there is some water here, but that's not going to be a liquid lock, not even slightly. Okay. I don't know whether this is gonna... Yeah, okay. I hate this and everything about it, but there we go. We're gonna go here. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Great. Build all these things, please. Don't get trapped doing it. That'd be nice. I'd like you to not get trapped doing it. Do you hear me? Not trapped. Okay, they'll do that. Are we getting anywhere with the... We're not really getting in with the carbon dioxide. In fact, the carbon dioxide is going the other way. We're not getting rid of it fast enough, interestingly. So we could do... That is amazing, actually. Since this is an unending... How much battery have we got on this? We've only got 120, so that's good. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have you... What have we got? Yeah, copper, fine. We'll do that. And then we will... Yep. Okay, we will wait for that to happen. And then this. Do that. And then this. You do that. And we'll take 2 lots of carbon skimmers off. That'll just have more water going from here to there, which will be even better anyway. So that won't bother me at all. All right, yeah, they're unhappy. How bad is it down here? I mean, yeah, bad, right? Yeah. This is actually more than 20 kilos of steam, but the steam is still not hot enough. Okay. Okay, this is never going to send any more steam anymore, so we'll just leave that like that. This is looking for oil, so it found some oil. So then it's going to send some oil. That's fine. So we've got tons of oil. Oil is not a problem, really. Hydrogen power should be all right as well. So we should be okay on the old power front. We've actually got some backed up. Isn't that hydrogen in there? Yeah, it is. So we've actually got some backed up hydrogen. Oh yeah, I mean, the power is not an issue. Oxygen is horrific down there, but actually okay up here. Gas-wise, we're alright. There is some polluted oxygen coming from somewhere, and I have no idea where. But that's a thing that we'll deal with. This, though, I need to solve this because... Okay, well, that's going to be solved with this, right? Let's get you there. 8's already. We'll let them do that, because they'll get to the 8. That'll be fine. Okay, so I was building this. This is great. No hanging pot selected, or no hanging thing. Have a mirth leaf. Bink! Great. Okay, why are these not getting built? Great. You should be a 7, yeah. You're going to be a 7 as well. Thanks. 8's fine. Let's... Okay, yeah, because I ruined it. Ceiling trim, deconstruct. Ceiling trim, deconstruct. Thanks. Okay, you are a 7. You can be a jumping joyer. You can be a bluff briar. Great. They're going to build those. We've got some nice beds here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in theory, we can deconstruct or remove. No, thank you. We can now get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these beds. Because we don't need them anymore. Thus freeing up a little bit of bedroom space. Sorry if we deconstruct your bed while you're in it, but we shall try not to. You healthy enough? Yes. Excellent. Okay, into the beds they go. These 6 of these should then all light up once we've got that. So nice little bedrooms coming along. And you can actually get 1, 2, get 3 more in there. So I wonder if that's enough. Possibly. Well, we'll see what happens. They're still not getting to this, though, because we haven't got any iron ore. That's correct. That's why we went on the original journey looking for things. We haven't got any iron ore. This is all iron ore. So congrats, peeps. You get to go digging and letting out all these juicy, 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 nasty gases. Okay, then we're going to go like this, and like this. Dig all of that, and that can all be a 7. Except the ladder, which we will make the ladder an 8, so that you get up there at least. Which will at least give us some of the iron ore that's there. 7. That's great, because that's iron ore, right? Yeah. Okay, they'll make their way up there. They spend more time in their exosuits than they do anything else, or atmosuits, if you like to call it that. Alright. Okay, these guys are doing well. Sweep that egg, please, otherwise they won't do any more. Sweep that as well, that's great. Have they removed these beds yet? They've removed one of them, so eventually these will become occupied. You're waiting for iron ore, you're waiting for iron ore. Okay, fine. Let's... and you're waiting for iron ore. Okay, fine. So let's cancel these. Okay, and then this we will rebuild as gold amalgam for now. And this will be rebuilt as gold amalgam. Because you can find that. Great. Okay. Sip of tea. I suspect what's happening is down here, right at the bottom, we're using up lots and lots of time to keep repairing these stupid things that have got disappearing steam in them, unfortunately. I think once it gets in there, they're okay. It's when it's in the pipe that's the problem. So that's when we have an issue. So I think for now I need to rethink this. So what I might do... Well, you see now... Because they're going to keep trying to repair it with igneous rock. Is that what they're repairing it with? Yeah, we got lots of igneous rock. It's just a bit of a shame they're coming down here to repair it all the time. Who knows? Back to their centre. Okay, is this now working? It is. Is it making a difference to this? It might be. Not sure. This is now connected to there, so now we can disconnect this. Let that pipe drain. Once that's drained to there, we can disconnect that, and then we can delete all of that pipe, because it's got nothing in it now. We're going to get some iron ore in a minute, which will help us build this. I'm actually then going to take this airflow tile, make it out of copper, put that there instead. I might do the same so they don't have to hop over a... Change to steel. Alright, why not? That's fine. So they can do that. And they don't have to hop over the things all the while. I mean, this is a terrible design, isn't it? How many of you are triggered by the 2 lines of uselessness? Someone's moved in, which is good. Haven't quite moved out yet over there. Good. You can have one of those. And you can have... you've got a mirth leaf. One of those. Great. But you need to be a 7. You need to be a 7. Look at the paintings. Great. 2 are the same, though. Could have done better. Okay, we could do some decor. Let's do some... no, drywall. What have we got drywall-wise? The green one is quite striking, and I wouldn't be able to sleep in it. Have we got any other... Yeah, we got the black slashed. I think we're using everything. But this was a bedroom, so let's use the granite... Oh, wood. Decor plus 50... Well, we've got tons of wood, right? Why do we have a nice wood panelling... Dotty wood. Nice. And then, why don't we have... I mean, fresh white, you'd never go to sleep, would you? You'd never sleep in fresh white. Have we got any other Cobalt X? We have... That's not a bad bedroom colour. I mean, the squares. Let's have the squares in wood as well. Is this too hot? Yes. Okay. I mean, it's 36 degrees, but the cooling loop, and everyone hates me saying cooling loop, I'm sure, could extend itself over there just a little bit, but I think the heat will sort itself out because the insulation is here. I think it's so cold here that actually that'll sort of flip itself around. Right, all of the beds are gone. I can stay there because they can walk past some nice decor, that's fine. Any decor they can have. Skill points available. Yeah, I know there's skill points available. There's always skill points available. Okay, blossom seed. I mean, we should be making all sorts of... Yeah, crystal berry. Seed of a bristle blossom. Yeah. Yeah. That plus that gives us bristleberry. Yeah, that's fair enough. Blossom seed. Plus this gives us an allergy medication. Yeah, that and fish. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... How many bristle seeds if I go here? Blossom seed. 120 of them because of this many things that we've got going on here. We could feed them to the fish. Have we got any water left for these fish? Just. They're being fed bed algae, which we have still tons of, so that's not too bad. There, okay. This is actually dropping, which is good. Not quite sure we're getting on top of the... Oh, I don't know. I think we are starting to make a difference. There is hope. Iron ore we've now got 7 tons of, so they will get round to this eventually. You know what? I'm going to call it there. This down here was a terrible experiment that's gone terribly wrong. I need to learn how to manage steam. So I'm gonna look up steam, and we got that iron volcano. You know, so how to manage steam. Because I want a steam rocket, and if every time I put it in a pipe it's going to break my pipes, then I'm going to be very sad. So next episode we will desperately try and get some rocket life going on. Rocket life? What am I on? Words. 20. So we got 8 and 6 is 14. Okay. So we can actually move someone over to one of these. Yeah. So for now we could just deconstruct 2 of these. Great. And once they're deconstructed, they'll move into their lovely new places over here, where there's lots and lots of checkers going on. Yep, and then I'll build some more nice backgrounds for that. As is tradition, got meat. We've got barbecue 5. Okay. As is tradition, at the end of the episode, we will terminate some of you guys. We'll also sweep up these lovely eggs that are just kicking about here. Any eggs to sweep up there? No. Good. Well, there we go. We have achieved things. I'm not quite sure what we've achieved. We've got 2 new bedrooms. That's good. We are now starting on the next row of berries. And then we do... I will desperately want to start thinking about scanning the skies. I was going to use like an automatic digger and all sorts of things. But, you know... Oxygen not included. If you achieve the one thing you think you'd start on at the start of the hour, then you've done very well. So, who knows? Anyway, I hope you'll join me and following along with Mostly Moist, and I'll see you next time.